right, y'all. You are now rocking with the best. This is the Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast with Ali Oxenfree and Cali Rock.
Yeah.
This is the Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast. I am your humble and gracious host, Ali Oxenfree, along with my brother.
Yeah. With the Cali Rock, the
That's
calligraphy, NYC.
That's
Yes,
right.
artist
That's right.
extraordinaire.
Yes.
And we have a special guest with us today, tonight.
Yes.
The one and only Mr.
Mm-hmm.
J. Arthur. How would you like to be?
Jay Arthur. Yes. What's up, fellas?
That's
What's
right.
going on, brother?
Brother Cal, brother Ali, man, first and foremost, I want to say, man, not only just thank you for letting me come onto y'all podcast, bro, but man, it feels like I've been knowing y'all for years, and I ain't never met y'all in the flesh a day in my life, man. I met you guys on IG, and we using IG the way it's supposed to be used, instead of all that hating and trolling and stuff. We actually building, and one day when it's over with, you know, I already know we gonna have some projects together somehow.
For sure. That's the beauty of this technology thing. I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Jay is definitely, you know what I'm saying, exceptional. He's one of the exceptional people I met on here. You know, like how they say A alike, B alike, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just creative people just gonna get drawn towards each other, man. And you know what I'm saying? We was lucky enough to be drawn to this man right here.
Yes,
man,
you dig what I'm saying?
Bro. Thank both of y'all, man.
And
for real.
I'm
from Chicago, man, and I love my city, but unfortunately, one thing about my city is they gravitate towards other cities and other folks outside of Chicago, like New York, like with hip hop and stuff like that. Y'all basically stuck together, man. Y'all looked out for each other and stuff. You got, whether it's the Wu or a Tribe or Mobb Deep, whoever. Even with Cali, you know what I'm saying? You got Snoop and the Dog Pound or Easy and BG Knockout and them. Chicago, man, it's like every dude for himself, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
But what's wild about it is, as much as we knock the kids and we look at these younger youth of Chicago, like saying, you know, how foul they are for killing each other and all that, I will say the youth of Chicago, they stick together and they look out for each other. Kudos to Chief Keef and all them type of dudes. Chief Keef put all his boys on. He made sure everybody ate.
Yeah, I can see that. That. You know what I mean?
That's commendable, man. For them, you know, they get a lot of slack and a lot of hate, but that's commendable, dog.
Yeah. It happens because the same way you saying that, yo, we say that a lot about our New York artists. You feel what I'm saying? New York City artists. And it be feeling like that way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like a lot of New York City artists, whether we like to admit it or not, we kind of gravitate towards what's popping. You feel what I'm saying? So if there's a big movement, like I know the drill stuff is big out there in Chicago. Like now we got like a manifest, like a metamorphosis or a mutant drill movement going on out here.
For real.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So the same way you saying that, you know, it's like that over here a little bit sometimes too. But for the
y'all
most
still
part,
stick together though.
Yeah, we stick together.
All the artists from the crib, you don't hardly hear too many of them putting each other on, man. You know? And I'm saying that right now, grabbing my nuts, man. Y'all don't mind I grab my nuts during this?
Hey, do your thing, man.
Okay, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Look at this guy.
They look salty. Pause. They look salty.
Yo, so
you know, usually I would rush an interview like this because I got some pussy, you know, lined up for me. Well, you might as well leave her name is Luna. Say hi, Luna.
What up, Luna? I got two pussies around here. I don't know what.
You guys, what y'all writing raps, man? Y'all got like double entendres, man.
Hey, you know we corny. Ali corny and I'm corny.
Yeah.
So that's what you like about us, man.
whip out a corn on the cob now.
Yeah.
Oh no. Fast forward. I mean,
Fast
no,
forward.
pause.
Hey.
No, erase. What is it? Pause, they say, right? Why would you pause it on that part? You want to fast forward or you erase the tape, right?
I'd rather take this tape out.
Ali on the boards, he's the editor at large, you know what I mean? So, but we're going to keep it in. It's all good, man. Hey, look, this episode of the Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast / Zoomcast will be, you know what I mean, chronicalizing our favorite comedians in the game. You know what I'm saying? Dead or alive, just overall comedians in the game. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
usually this is top 5 like MCs.
No, it's top 5 anything. We talk about
top 5 anything. Dope.
Yeah, anything.
Okay, for sure.
Comedians, rappers, TV shows. It'd be anything. You know what I mean?
Since y'all from New York, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all in the hip hop heavy, and y'all got y'all cold-blooded book that people could buy on Amazon called The Kicking the Kids.
Yes, sir.
If you don't mind, after the comedians, you know, at the very end, I want to do my MCs.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah.
We definitely
Damn right.
We're gonna talk about everything. Everything.
Yeah.
And thanks again for coming on the show. You are a comedian, writer, an actor, a host. You know what I mean? So we definitely felt like, you know, this is something that you would definitely vibe with us on. You know what I'm saying? So tell us about.
He was definitely qualified.
Man, thank you, bro.
Tell us about your comedic endeavors, your experience, all of that. What's it like, brother?
Anybody that know me, man, know I'm humble. I don't talk about myself and all that kind of stuff. But this the year, man, I'm gonna stop just sitting on my hands, man. I'm gonna just let it all out, man.
There you go.
So it sounds like I got an ego or something, but trust me, it's not. Everything I tell you is the actual factual.
For sure.
Coming home, like I moved out here from Chicago.
Okay.
In Chicago, man, I was basically like the unofficial mayor, dude. Like I had Chicago wrapped around my finger, man. I was cool with everybody, dude.
Nice.
Most of the comedians before they started, I was their comedian. I was a funny go-to dude. Even when they became big-time comedians. And I ain't just talking about one person. I mean all of them. Like at least 70 to 100 people that told me I'm the funniest person they ever met in their life. And they seem sincere, you know what I'm saying? Like they just saying it. And after a while, you start hearing it, man. It's like, damn, maybe I should start doing something with that.
Yeah.
In Chicago, man, it just like, I don't know, man. It just got, you know how it is there, man. I could smell the storm coming, man. I wanted to leave before it got there, basically. You know, and I wanted to seek out, you know, opportunity for myself and not just put it like this. When my mother, she used to work at she used to get up at 5:30 in the morning or whatever, right? I'm coming in a house at that time because clubs don't close till 4 o'clock. Then we go eat afterwards. Every day I'm coming in the house, you know what I'm saying, after drinking, hanging out with my friends. I gotta pee. I got that you know how you drink and you gotta piss. I'm trying to get my mother out of the bathroom while she getting ready for work so I could go piss and go to bed. You start feeling like a loser after that, man. So I got $100, man. I just hopped on the Greyhound, dude, and moved out here on the Greyhound, man.
Wow.
Nice.
I had a friend from college. I stayed with him for a week because it was he had a super duper small studio, man. We both 6'4". Can't no 2 6'4" dudes, you know. I'm cramping his style. So my aunt passed away. I had a cousin, aunt, and uncle, another aunt. All of them passed away since I've been out here. But my aunt, she was living at the time. And she connected me with my roommate that I had for 8 years. Her name was Miss Douglas. She's blind. And Miss Douglas needed a roommate and I needed a place to stay. So I would read her mail to her and all that kind of stuff. I became basically like her unofficial nephew. Yeah, man, fast forward to maybe 5 years ago, I came over there to, I had the keys to the house. I got off work, came to the house to read her mail. She was in bed, passed away, and
Wow.
Man, I'm out here solo dolo, man. But I ended up getting a job, man. And I never, ever thought that I would work at this place in my life because I hated school, but I work at a school. But it's it's a continuation school.
That's how it goes sometimes, bro.
Yeah, man. And what's crazy is I really vibe with these kids because they misunderstood. All my life, I've been misunderstood. I left high school my sophomore year, man. First, I went to Catholic school my whole life, dude, all the way to sophomore year. My freshman year, I went to all-boys seminary school. So then, you know, I got kicked out of all them schools. So I ended up at the school called Finger. It's the worst school, well, one of the worst in Chicago. And like about maybe 15 years ago, y'all might have heard about that school. Like a kid got beat to death after school. People was recording it.
God damn.
Yeah, man. So I went there. So I didn't last there that long. I ended up just getting a GED sophomore year, but I still went away to college, man. When I moved to college, I met two of my best friends, Dion Cole and Christopher McDonald. Dion Cole, he went on to do Blackish and all of that stuff, man. You know, Dion's super dope writer and comedian. Yeah, and man, you know, just throughout the years, I just been working at this school. I finally started doing comedy maybe about 7 years ago, but that transition between being the funniest dude, you know, that you know, in the posse or barbecues or just hanging out and get-togethers and stuff, that's a hard transition to the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I just learned now is I just got to be myself instead of, I was trying to write to appease people and trying not to offend people, but I'm naturally a people person. I'm going to just give it to people in the raw, man. You know what I'm saying? Give them myself, man, from here on out, you know?
That's the best way to do it, man. Just give people your natural self. That's what I learned, man. You know what I mean? The minute you start holding back is the minute you doing a disservice to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And we try to give it all here. You know what I mean? So much so that sometimes we even gotta like take stuff out. We be so goddamn raw. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot on the chopping block that people don't see with this podcast. There be some rants. You be like, God damn, you know what I mean? He's angry.
So it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean?
Like, look at all these titles, dog. I done accumulated through my journeys. So
that's
I'm a behavior
life,
specialist. I'm a lifeguard at the school, like just the head lifeguard. I teach CPR and first aid to the staff.
Wow.
Do comedy, write. We have an IG show, man. Ali blessed us, man. You guys, the Kicking the Kids blessed us. It's called Word on the Streets. It's with my boy DJ Gargamel.
Oh, Ali was on that, right?
Yeah, I was on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Had a great time, man.
Man. So just trying to get stuff together, man. I got somebody. I'm finally doing something now that I've been meaning to do my whole life is invest in myself. A lot of people gave me opportunities, but I had to like kind of conform, you know, like sugarcoat myself and read off their script. But the stuff I'm about to do is just gonna be me in the raw.
I love it. I love it, man. I love it. And you know, that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? The life journey and we never stop growing. You feel what I'm saying? So I love it. But you know what I mean? This week's episode should be right up your alley then.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Should be right up your alley. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
Do you got a top 5
do I? List? I'm gonna start off. Look, this how much these people mean to me. I'm gonna start off.
So just start off. Tell us your number 5. Your number 5, right quick.
We starting from lowest. We starting from lowest to your number 1.
Yeah.
Okay, so we start off from I don't really want to put them in no order. This is no order, but
no. Just give us number 5 because we're gonna go around the table.
We're gonna go around the table.
Okay, this sacrilegious, man. I'm sorry, Bernie. I love you, brother. You own my 5, but I'm gonna have to give Bernie my 5.
Okay.
Bernie Mac, baby, Chicago's very own.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Why Bernie Mac? Why
man,
Bernie?
first and foremost, dog, Talk about a genuine down person. I was with one of my best friends, man, growing up like since 7th grade, named B. Cole. He's a comedian too. You probably seen his stuff like on Comic View back in the day. Like, I'm in love with a crackhead.
Okay.
Yeah. And he do like the bit with the dude get carjacked by a dude in a wheelchair. But yeah, so that's my boy. So this is before he was a comedian. Me and B, we used to always go to this mall called Evergreen Plaza. It's on the south side of Chicago, 95th and Western. So we in the mall, you know, we just try to get numbers and all that. You remember them days? Got the pen and the paper.
Yeah.
So we in the mall.
Pen and paper,
dude,
goddamn. Took it back.
I know, right? Man, so we in the mall, and bro, this is literally 2 weeks after that Bernie Mac on Def Jam. I ain't afraid of you motherfuckers.
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that?
Yeah.
So dude, we walking in the mall, like literally 10 feet away from me, I see a dude, it looked like Bernie. So I didn't say it out loud or nothing, I swear. I said to B, he right there next to me. His name Brandel. So Brandel right next to me. I said, man, B, that look like Bernie Mac. On everything I love, he turned around, cause it is. And it was him. Oh, dog. Me and my boy, we dapped each other up. We ran up to him. We like, oh, dog, we love you, man. You funny as hell. No, he was so fucking cool, man.
Cause it is.
Hey, so in case people want to know why I haven't made it or nothing, I could literally blame it on my cat chewing my homework. Cat be chewing the jokes and shit. Okay,
hilarious.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, Bernie. Bernie is a legend, yo.
Dog, that was so pleased. And then I seen him years later, like when B, Brandel, he was a comedian, he was performing. So I went to the bathroom. It was at Bernie Mac's club. He had a club called Treniers. It was on the west side. I'm from the south side. Harold's Chicken, they Remus Chicken. But anyway. So I go in the bathroom and Bernie's in there and like he's in there with all his guys. And I guess this is like their little waiting room thing. So I'm in there pissing. Man, I stopped pissing like 3 minutes ago, but I'm just standing there faking it out, just soaking it in, listening to them, dog. I'm just standing there. So yeah, Bernie, man. Bernie, man, God bless him, man. That hurt.
That's a good number 5, man.
He left us like Robin Harris left us too early. But at least he got to put a stamp, you know, for himself down a little harder than Robin because he had more time than Robin.
Yeah. Definitely a legend. Definitely a legend.
Yeah. My number 5. First I was gonna put Mitch Hedberg. Because I like that type of, you know, quick. I love it. Quick jokes. But I don't know. But I'm gonna go.
Wait till you see. You're gonna love him.
Yeah,
and he's gonna explain why Ali and I like him. You know what I'm saying? You'll see.
Yeah. You check out Mitch Hedberg. But I put Joe Rogan. Because of a special that he had a special called Triggered that I think it was his best, because I used to watch him back in the days. I'm like, this nigga corny, but I watched Triggered and a couple other ones and I'm like, yo, he's funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I remember when Joe Rogan, like he was really acting at first, right? He's like just a straight up actor at first, right?
No, he was a stand-up comedian who became an actor.
He started. Well, what Cal is talking about was like newsroom,
news radio,
news radio, and that punk ass show. What's the show where people eat the damn dog and stuff?
Yeah. What's that?
X Factor?
Fear Factor. Yeah, X Factor.
Fear Factor.
Fear Factor.
Yeah.
I thought he was just an actor, and that's
he started off as a stand-up. I mean, he was into martial arts, then he started doing stand-up. Then he got a deal, I think, with NBC. Like, as soon as he got to like Hollywood, he got like a deal like real fast. And then he got on TV, and then, you know, after a while, he was like, fuck this shit. You know what I mean? He started going hard with the
I'm telling you, man, this is why you my guy, bro. Both of y'all, because both of y'all like different stuff that I like each side of me and stuff. But man, Ali, it's funny you said that about Rogan. I don't have him on my top 5, but that's how I ended up giving him respect, is through his comedy. He had a comedy show called something Monkeys in Space or something.
Yeah. I know.
No, I was hooked from there on out, because beforehand Oh, I hated Rogan. I was like, who is this corny ass
Yeah,
dude?
yeah.
Why they giving him an opportunity? Look, I didn't like, this is way back in Chicago before I even dreamed of coming to LA. I didn't like Rogan so much to the point, like, man, I want to fight him, man. I didn't know who he was, dude. I like that corny ass dude. But then I seen that flying monkey thing. I like, oh, he's a comedian and he a damn good comedian. And then to top that off, I was like, I'm glad I never did like see him in public and like purposely but try to accidentally bump him. Because I seen that motherfucker is a real deal kung fu karate mofo, dude.
Really?
Because I used to see him like do the what is that, the UFC thing. I'm like, he don't know how to fight. What do he know about fighting? Man, I seen a video of that dude kicking the damn the heavy bag.
Go ahead. Straight line. Straight line. Straight. Turn my heel towards my opponent. I spin like this, and then it's just like the front leg side kick. The knee comes up, and then I extend. Basically, the same technique, but with a turn. It's nice and extended. That's the big thing. Knee up high, straight line at the end. Feel that through this freaking pad.
I seen that.
Wow, he kicked it. It said boom. It hit the top of one side. And then it hit the side. I was like, oh shit.
Okay, I slept on that.
Rogan,
dude,
the real deal. Respect, Joe.
I slept on him, man, because I mean, I'm familiar, like you said, like I remember him from like news radio, and then that's it. Then all of a sudden, I seen him pop on the scene with like the #1 podcast show on the planet. You know what I mean? So. But he kind of reminds me a little bit in some aspects of you, Jay, man, like a traveling man. Like he dips in different stuff, man, and he makes it works for him, man.
Yeah, man. That's cool, that's what I love about him. You know, you talk about politics, space type of shit, and hunting. I don't hunt. I'm vegan. He probably slapped the shit out of me, but you know, all that kind of stuff, man. I love that.
Okay, that's a good #5, man. My #5 is George Carlin. That's my #5. George Carlin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Real rascally dude. And I kind of recognize him more so for his social commentary. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because he's like raw. He used to get a lot of flack for a lot of stuff he say, but for me, he's like where he left off. I'm feeling like Chappelle kind of continuing. You dig what I'm saying? As far as like that kind of like recognizing what's going on and not holding back. You know what I'm saying?
They're basically philosophers.
And
exactly.
and a lot of times with comedy's like the best way to get across kind of like serious things going on. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way. You know, people like it in that presentation, and I think George Carlin, he was like a master of doing that, man.
That's when you could be at your rawest form without having to sugarcoat shit. Doing comedy. They trying to make you sugarcoat shit too now, but I imagine. I wonder what Carlin would have been like now. Like he got so much shit to talk about. But then you got the cancel culture. They would have tried to cancel him.
That motherfucker would be like, "I told you so. I told you so."
He was right about a lot.
A lot of shit.
Hey, Cal, it's funny you said that because look, I'm not even gonna get up from my seat, but check this out.
What's that?
That's George Carlin?
Get out of here.
Now I gotta get up.
Wow. You see? That's what I told you, man. This guy's in the right place, man.
I don't do all that race stuff, man. I do if you cold-blooded or not.
Exactly.
The reason I say that is because like people come to my crib like, who is that big head white dude? You know, like, man, that's George Carlin, homie. Have some respect. And that's like with Doom too, rest in peace. He passed away. But 20 years ago, people like, man, what is this corny ass shit be all over? Like, that's Doom. Now they finally see.
Yeah, man. That's being ahead of the curve. That's what I call being ahead of the curve, man. You know about some stuff and people will catch on to it a couple years down the line. You know what I mean?
That's the way it was with Jay Dilla, man. I hooked all of Chicago up on Dilla and Slum Village.
Yeah, man. All right, word. So y'all had some good #5s, man.
Yeah.
So, I wish, I don't know. I wish there was some kind of form of way we could get them to fight, to battle.
Hey,
for supremacy.
Bernie Mac will choke the shit out. Well, no, George Carlin. I mean, what's his name? Joe Rogan to get both of them.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
But
Word.
Bernie will shoot the shit out of Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he definitely will. He definitely will.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Right. I ain't. Come on, little motherfucker. I'd stab shit out you.
So,
Hey, yo.
so what we on number 4 now?
Yeah, number 4. So, Jay, you got a number 4?
Yes, I do.
What's your number 4?
Man, I hope y'all heard of him, because if y'all didn't, hey, this dude, oh my God. Thanks to my homeboy Adam, he live in LA with me. He's from Chicago. This is my homie. Man, hit me to this dude. He's like, you gotta watch this dude on the Joan Rivers roast. He said he kind of remind me of you. It was such a compliment when I found out who he was. This dude named Greg Giraldo.
Oh, Greg.
Y'all ever heard of him?
Yeah. I heard him.
Yeah, he do all the roasts.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he the one like for the Flavor Flav roast. He told Flav he looked like a skeleton wrapped in duct tape sitting on the floor.
God damn. Yeah. I heard it.
He told Joan Rivers, damn, what'd he say about her? It was so much.
Yeah.
Skeleton wrapped in duct tape. God damn.
Whoever is watching this, you will die if you don't watch the Joan Rivers roast after this video right here, okay?
Yes, those are legendary
putting that out
roasts.
there. So you will be blessed if you go watch it.
Yeah.
All right?
Him and Jeff
Watch
Ross.
the Joan Rivers roast with Greg Giraldo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Him and Jeff Ross are killers at that roast and shit.
Roast masters.
Another thing about Greg that I love is Greg went to Yale and he worked at a prestigious law firm and all that. He went to Yale Law School. He quit cold turkey, right? And went to go do comedy. You know what I'm saying?
Follow his dream.
Yeah, unfortunately, Greg was found in his hotel room after a show because people were trying to find out where he was. He OD'd on heroin, man. Yeah. He ended up having a big, he had a big drug habit, man. And,
damn.
Yeah, he passed away.
I think Mitch Hedberg went out like that too, if I'm not mistaken.
So I'm like, damn, like as much as I give Greg his props, I still give him his props regardless, but I'm like, damn, he quit a law firm, and he's an immigrant first and foremost. He's from Colombia, and he's like Mexican. So you know his parents and stuff super proud of him. He quit that stuff to go pursue his dream, but then his dream ended up being his
downfall, right?
Dismay. But it really wasn't his dismay. It was drugs. I guess he would have did that as a lawyer too. But I always kind of look at that like, damn, man, like he went chasing that. Look what happened. Man, I don't know if that's why I keep one-footed with my regular job or what, or just me being a pussy.
Well, it takes balls of steel. I can imagine it takes balls of steel to get up on that stage and talk about you make mad people laugh. I commend people. I commend comedians. I commend MCs. You know what I'm saying? It takes some nuts to go up there and command the crowd. You know what I'm saying? To do what you want them to do. You know what I mean? Like, yo. If it's your job to make them laugh, boy, that's a big weight on people's shoulders, man. So I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying? It's like they're a different type of people. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I know when I used to rap, you know what I'm saying? Not saying it's a crutch, but it's like, yo, like, you know, you take a couple pulls or something and then you get in the zone. You feel what I'm saying? That was for me. You know what I mean? So I can imagine these dudes, man, you know. It's unfortunate he went out like that, but I'm not gonna play ignorant like I don't understand sometimes. Like, you know, the great ones sometimes be a lot of them be the most troubled. You know what I'm saying?
Torture souls, man. You kind of gotta be a dark, sarcastic, depressed person to do comedy any damn way.
That's why I hear about Chris Rock. Don't Chris Rock got some kind of problems?
He got like a
his shit is literacy. No disrespect to him, but
he got like a slight autism where he don't.
Oh autism. Sorry, I didn't mean.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he just recently found out about it.
That's the genius spark. That's the genius spark. I call it the fucking genius spark, man.
Right, exactly. Chris Rock is a genius.
All the great ones a little bit off. I'm a little bit off. Ali's a little bit off.
You feel we all know I am.
Yeah. I could.
So what? Who? All right, that was what? That was Ali's number 4?
No, that was his number 4.
Okay.
His number 4.
Who's your number 4?
My number 4 is the late great Patrice O'Neal.
Oh man! Damn.
Yeah.
I knew I forgot somebody. That's
yeah. First I had Bill Burr, but I was like, nah, I gotta get some brothers on my list, man.
But you can't do that though, brother. If you're being honest,
I can't.
No, if you being honest, you diluting it. You gotta go with what you feel, bro. It could be green, yellow, a snake, a rat, whatever. You gotta go with what you feel.
Yeah, it was a tie, but the only reason why I really went with Patrice was
Patrice is funny.
Hell yeah!
Elephant in the Room, man. That special Elephant in the Room.
Shit.
Oh,
that shit, dude. That shit was like that explosion wherever that was last month. Yeah. That big ass explosion.
Nashville.
Yeah. Lord.
Yeah.
Wow.
He has this joke where he just says, Natalie Holloway. Just watch that shit.
What's the girl in Aruba? Natalie Holloway, right? But the one he just killed, the girl in Peru. What's her name? Exactly. Look how fast you said Natalie. You said Natalie. Natalie Holloway, that angel. Y'all said that like Family Feud. All right, name a white girl been missing for 5 years in Aruba. Natalie Holloway. Survey says. Name a Peruvian girl that was killed yesterday. What is that big-head third world Peruvian bitch's name?
Yo, when you watch Elephant in the Room, you understand that joke, yo.
And I didn't mean the Nashville one. That was some old weird shit. But the other one, overseas.
Okay.
Remember that big one? With the nitrogen peroxide blew up?
That looked like the bomb.
Patrice was like that.
Yeah,
I can't do Patrice like the Nashville.
That shit looked like a damn movie.
Nashville shit was weird. He's a polite terrorist. This is about to blow up. Like, thank God for that. I wish they all were that polite.
For real.
Patrice a funny motherfucker though, man.
Yeah, man.
He a fun motherfucker. He for me, he passed. And what's the dude with the podcast?
I'm gonna tell you right now, because this is what I was about to say. I was waiting my turn, even though I keep interrupting. Corey Holcomb, homie, Chicago's very own. Corey Holcomb.
Right.
Yeah.
He reminds me of him.
People think Corey kind of like influenced his style after Patrice and all that. But Corey knew nothing about Patrice when Corey first started. I'm a witness. All jokes aside, I witnessed Corey Holcomb like from day one to now. Corey always been the same, dude. Like from day one. You got Corey Holcomb. You got Godfrey. I witnessed Godfrey from day one.
What about D-Ray?
James Hanna, rest in peace. Kenny Howe. And Tony Schofield, but those was my favorite dudes.
Did you see D-Ray coming up?
Oh, D-Ray was younger, and he came up. Well, Dion came before him. You got Dion Cole, B Cole, and D-Ray. And Little Rail. I didn't get to catch up with Little Rail, but I was in like a movie with him, like this movie called "I'm in Love with a Crackhead." B Cole did.
I wrote a short story. I'm in love with a crackhead. And man, we went ahead and did. I spent possibly like maybe $1,200 for the movie. What I've done, I used all my resources and connects to get everything, to cut cost. So, like I said, it's a short film. It's like a 35-minute movie, man, and it's considered a classic, man. You know, a lot of people consider it a classic.
But I didn't never really get to all the other guys I know, but I didn't get to really kick it with Lil Rel too tough. Maybe one day in the
Hey, you know, it's like I put Patrice, I put Corey Holcomb, and damn, I put them all under one umbrella. What's my guy? That sound like 50 Cent?
I was gonna say TK Kirkland.
TK Kirkland.
They all got that same type of vibe. You know,
TK different from them because
I put them all under one umbrella.
Corey and Patrice, they got balls of steel. Not saying TK don't, but they don't give a fuck about no endorsements. They don't care about your mama, your husband, whoever. Right. They gonna give it to you raw. TK, he more like he gonna give more jokes. Them dudes gonna slap you in your fucking face with a steel toe boot.
And I ain't gonna lie, man. Your boy, what's his name? What's the one guy you like? Ali, what's his name?
Who that?
Say the number 4.
Patrice.
Yeah. Yo, I don't remember if they was married. Look, I had a thing. I love all women. I love them all. But his ex, Von DiCarlo. She be trying to be funny, but I don't even care what she's saying. She just red bone like a motherfucker and thick as hell.
See, cats be loving them red bones. I love my women.
Hey,
I love all women. Any y'all, man, I got top 5 with women, but my favorite is dark and tall with some nice hangers. I'll just leave it at that.
That's why I put that disclaimer. See, that red bone thing is from like the 80s with me. That's from the 80s.
Right, you know what I mean? Right.
But I love them all though. I love them all. But
ain't that crazy with the 80s, you dudes like women and dudes, you know, light skin was in. After Jordan came out or whatever, it's dark skin. Everybody like everything dark. When me and you gonna get some plays? When some caramel dudes gonna get to play? I ain't had my play yet. When me and Ronnie DeVoe and all of us go, you know, because you had DeBarge and them in the 80s, then you had Jordan and Snipes and all them dudes in the 90s.
So what? Y'all gave y'all number 4. It's time for my number 4, right?
What's your number 4, man?
All right, my number 4 is he gets a lot of flack. Like he's a nut. Cat Williams.
Cat is dope.
That's my number 4.
We saw Cat. Yeah, I was with you. We saw Cat at the Barclays Center.
Yeah, we did, right?
Yeah. I saw it with
you.
Yeah.
Cat is funny, man.
Yeah.
I rated this on like, you know, people that like when I just look at him, I start laughing. Like when I just start looking at and Cat. This nigga be, you know, he be permanent his hair, he little pimp, little leprechaun looking motherfucker.
He's a character.
Yeah, he's
true
a character.
To form. True to form.
Man. Yeah, and
I just hate that he and Kevin got into it like that. Like that's weak. Both of y'all so dope, stupid. Man. Somebody needs to. I don't care,
man. Battle of the short niggas.
Or somebody needs to connect them dudes, but they need to come together, man. We need to stop all this.
Yeah, for sure. But from what I hear and from what I observe a little bit, it be seeming like Cat is a little bitter because didn't Kevin kind of like right when Cat started going on, he was riding on the Looney train and he started going left. Kevin kind of filled in a little bit because Cat was like on his way.
He was on.
You know what I'm saying?
He was on.
Right.
You know, he got fame, but then he just started doing like wild shit, like just going left. And then it seemed like they had another little short comedian nigga to take his place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Cat is a little bit more raw.
And you could tell Kevin is a good-hearted dude. People need to stop with all that he ain't funny stuff. Kevin is funny. And Kevin, man, how could you knock a man that put all his homies eating, man? Everybody he came up with eating. Whether they writing jokes or writing scripts or something, somehow they eating.
Yeah,
that's noble as hell, bro. I don't know too many people like that.
Yeah. People be hating on that dude, man. But I think again, like what we were saying, like, you know, some of the greats, they be having a couple screws loose and shit. And I don't know what's up with Cat. Cat be seeming kind of bitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
but at his comedic prime, man, that dude, he's a killer, man. He know how to move the crowd, man. And,
definitely, dog. One of the best.
you know what I'm saying? He keep it raw. I remember he was down with Dipset for a little while and shit, man. He was down, you know he's down with Dipset.
Yeah. That was random as hell, right?
Yeah, random as hell. And then
that's like Charlie Murphy signed to Rockefeller or so, you know?
Yeah. And the next thing you know, I'm seeing him in a video and some little kids knocking him out or some shit like that. Yeah. Some little kid.
Yeah, like, man. Where was his partners to let that happen? Like, you know what I'm saying? even if you don't help them, knock the phone out of somebody's hand. Don't let them record the shit.
Come on.
Or at least come to the play yard with at least your own little kids to fight the little kids.
No, we ain't gonna have no little kid fights.
No. For real.
Ali going to jail. He gonna have his shorty whoop the other kid. DCFS SWAT team gonna come to your house.
Yeah. I think like Beanie Siegel stomped him out or some shit.
No, I don't think so. Not Benny.
That was just putting himself in all types of crazy ass situations.
Oh, you're right. Benny did.
That's part of the reason why I like him though.
Yeah, somebody hit him or knocked him out.
Yeah, it was Benny. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the time that they showed Benny getting jumped. I was thinking of that, but yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
I guess like you could give it, you could take it.
Oh, there you go. Go.
That's why I don't get into that gangster shit. In Chicago, they got the stuff. You got gangster disciples, which they call folks, and you have vice lords, which they call brothers. I was a neutron. That's when you neutral. So anytime they all approach me, I used to, hey, this is how I got to be funny. They approach me like, where you from? Woo woo. I'm like, hey man, I'm chief of the neutrons. I call it for all the neutrons in Chicago. They love it.
You know
that used to get me out of a lot of trouble, bro.
The first time I've ever heard that term neutron was on Common.
That's a real thing?
Yes, I heard that on one of Common's albums.
Yeah, Common, man. He always say it like in a negative thing, like you going to the county, being a neutron.
Yeah, that's where I heard it from. I was like, what
because neutrons known to be washing draws and all that kind of stuff. That was the neutrons before I was born.
Okay.
This is the first time here.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going to county being a neutron?
Yeah. That means basically like you don't have no set to claim. You solo dolo.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, I'm solo dolo. I moved out here solo. I'm dolo.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all good, man. Gangs is everywhere. Gang life everywhere.
Hey, I know about y'all Decepticons. Well, you was tripping when I said that last time, huh?
Yeah.
Even though I'm a little disappointed in y'all, and I hope nobody, man, I just don't like how gangs just be traveling all over the place, and that ain't got nothing. That's neither here nor there. But y'all had your own thing, them Decepticons. Not saying that was like the right way to go, but I was like, that's kind of ill. That was y'all thing. That was y'all own thing.
Deceps used to come through the train. They weapons of choice was box cutters and hammers.
Right.
And when they ask you what's the flavor, you don't know what to say. You get stomped out where you stand.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? You're supposed to say, they ask you what's the flavor, you're supposed to say Decep. You know what I mean? And when they fuck you up, they fuck you up from head to toe. They say they transforming on you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. It was serious. It was serious.
Damn!
It was good times. And Deceps,
my dumb ass with a name like a real flavor, like raspberry or hot and spicy. They would have fucked me up. Like, I don't know. They're like, what's your flavor? Like hot and spicy, nigga. They would have fucked me up.
Yeah, they would have took out the hammer and started bashing you.
Yeah. And they enemies was the low lives.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That was it. You know what I mean?
How come it was never no what was the other one? Optimus Prime and them. What were they?
The Autobots.
Autobots.
How come it wasn't no Autobots?
There actually was Autobots. There actually was Autobots.
It was Autobots.
I would have started that shit.
But it wasn't as live as Deceps.
Nah, it wasn't as live as Deceps because you had so many legions. You know what I mean? It was Constructicons, Decepticons, Datacons, Decepticons. It was all over the place.
Saying that to be saying there's gang life all over the damn place. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So
real quick, anybody gang banging? No disrespect to y'all, nothing. And just realize right now during this this whole everything going on. You got people over.
He's on mute.
Yeah.
Yo, you on mute, Jay?
Yeah.
There you go.
Man, we just need to stick together, man. I don't care if you black, Mexican, whatever. Stop all this gang banging. Let's ride together, y'all. Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I think after you get a certain age, you should really be focusing on bread. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you know, when you're young, it's another thing. And even like what you saying, like if niggas is deep in it like that, go to the Capitol. Right now, the Capitol is live right now. You get all the action you want. Go fight them motherfuckers in the Capitol. You dig what I'm saying? You see that shit going on right now,
bro?
Huh?
I said that's why I never joined the gang, because I'll be in the hood and it's like them dudes harass and shoot at and knock out everybody. Then the police come and they run it. I'm like, man, if I'm in the game, I ain't running when the police come. We gonna ride on them too.
There you go. There you go. Go find Zimmerman or something. You know what I mean?
Man, how is he still walking around? Not that I want death on anybody, but he's still walking around. And you got all these rappers killing each other and all that, but they letting this dude walk around. This is pathetic, man.
Hey, man, it's pathetic, bro. But you know what I mean?
That girl that jumped on that boy out there, that little 14-year-old boy talking about his iPhone. She got him mixed up. She thought it was her phone, but it was.
Oh yeah. She bounced to California. I heard she bounced to California.
Wow. She live out here. She from here.
Oh word? Wow.
Yeah.
Hey man, it is what it is. And 2021 just started, man. So just prepare for some more wild shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
it ain't no more 2020 nothing. It's just light from here on out. After COVID, it's before COVID and after COVID.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
AC.
So now what? We going on to number 3, huh?
Yeah.
Number 3. Yeah.
All right, Mr. J, what's your number 3, brother?
All right, y'all ready? Here go another one, all right? This is how much these people mean to me, all right? Y'all gonna really like this shit.
Yeah, one in the chamber. Oh, shit.
Here's my 3, baby.
It's him.
Come on, baby.
Oh, shit. Whoopi Goldberg. Oh. Who?
Dave Chappelle.
Chappelle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle. Yo, what comic book is that? The Joker. Damn, man, that's a collectible right there. I ain't never seen Chappelle.
That's all I do, baby. That's all I do.
I ain't never seen Chappelle on the cover of one of them bad boys.
Right.
Yeah, Chappelle word. Yeah, Chappelle, man. Speak on it, God. Number 3.
Come on, man. Look, I done held up enough time on here speaking about everything else. This one, I ain't even got to say nothing. He's like a Greek god of comedy, man. So I'm going to pass it on to Ali. Y'all know about Chappelle.
Oh, yeah.
I will say this. I'm proud of him for speaking out the way he does now. He actually turned into Carlin. Now, and when I say that, meaning a philosopher. I don't mean taking his style or nothing, but it's a lot different than when he had the baby and the limo and all that stuff buying the weed. Yeah, I love that Chappelle. I love both, but that's my favorite. Like,
he transformed definitely, man. He transformed definitely.
He is the Carlin of our times.
Yes.
And you never know. He just might be somewhere in our list.
You never know.
He might just be on our list.
Hey, he is. Y'all might as well say what number he is, and we get it all out now.
Yeah, we get it. Here's my number 1. God damn it.
Well, take it easy. What's your number 3, man? Who's your number 3?
My number 3 is I think if you were a white guy from Boston that got into comedy, you would be Bill Burr. I swear to God, this nigga would be Bill Burr.
I agree. Because that's how I met Cal.
Yeah.
He said some foul ass shit on IG. I can't remember what it was. I said, who is this motherfucker has the gall, the audacity to say this shit? I clicked on this shit and then I seen his art. I said, damn, this motherfucker a cold-blooded ass artist.
Hey, me and Jay did a show. I was on Jay's show. You know what I mean, right? I was on there. I was doing shows with Jay before you, Ali. You dig what I'm saying? I think we was talking about Ray and Ghost and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. I'm still trying to put that together, y'all.
Yeah,
That's my versus podcast, but as we see, I can't name it versus anymore.
Yeah.
Now, yo, that's a good one, man. That's a Bill Burr. That's a good one.
Yeah.
If anybody ever want to see him in action, check out Bill Burr. I think he was in Philly or somewhere, and the crowd was just booing him, and he didn't give a fuck. He was just
right.
Yeah, he was relentless.
10 minutes left. Bunch of fucking losers. Fucking Rocky is your hero. The whole pride of your city is built around a fucking guy who doesn't even exist. The fucking Joe Frazier is from there, but he's black, so you can't fucking deal with him. So you make a fucking statue for some 3-foot fucking Italian, you stupid Philly cheese eating fucking jackasses. I hope that cheese melts your fucking faces off. All of you collectively suck a fucking dick. A fucking booby. 9 hours into a fucking show. Look at you with your fucking Donovan McNabb shirt. I hope he snaps both his fucking ankles for the first goddamn game. I hope you go old and fucking 60. I said suck a dick.
And the Mandalorian, which we all love.
Oh yeah, and he's on the Mandalorian.
Yes, he is.
And that damn Saturday Night Live.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my God,
hell yeah!
Hilarious.
I said that to all my homies. I said that shit.
Hilarious. Yeah. And he got a animated show on Netflix. F is for Family.
Yeah. I watched a couple of those. I gotta get back on it.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's a good number 3. You never know if he's on somebody's list. God damn it. Anyway.
Who's on your number 3, bro?
No, because y'all killing my list right now. Y'all killing my list. Y'all killing my list. Hey, my number three, fuck it. Like, look, we all coming to the party.
Yeah,
right?
we are. Yeah.
Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy. You can't lose to Eddie Murphy. The
can't lose to Eddie Murphy, bro.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy, my G.
Yeah.
Eddie Murphy is the Dr. Dre of comedy. When I say that, meaning he was originator.
Yes, man. Yes, man. You know what I mean? Eddie Murphy. What can I say about Eddie Murphy, man? That guy, like he's a trailblazer. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Eddie Murphy, there wouldn't be a lot of guys we talking about on the list. You know what I'm saying? He's up there, upper epsilon. Who you think is who would you think is funnier, Eddie Murphy or what's the guy? Oh God, what's the black dude mustache? OG.
If you can't think of his name, Eddie already funny.
You talking about Steve Harvey?
No. Oh God.
Steve Harvey's funny. He's funny.
Nah, he's above Eddie Murphy, the Godfather, man.
Oh, Richard
Pryor.
Oh, what the fuck? You forgot Richard Pryor's name? Who that guy with the mustache? Oh shit!
That's what I said.
Oh shit!
That's what I said.
Damn!
Look,
what's that group? They got like the little symbol, like the shotgun symbol of Public Enemy. Public Enemy.
What's that group that it has like an insect in the title? They got like little bowl cuts. They come from
the
England.
Beatles?
The Beatles?
Yeah.
The
Funny.
Yeah.
Hey, who y'all think is funnier, Richard Pryor or Eddie Murphy? Or is that just two different leagues?
I think this is how we do this. Eddie Murphy will tell you Richard is funnier than him.
Yeah.
That's how we stop that. That's how somebody. This how I ended the Jordan versus LeBron. Who's greater? Check this one out. I said switch skills and bodies. Put LeBron in Jordan body and put Jordan in LeBron body.
Wow.
Jordan is a Greek god. Jordan is Xerxes in LeBron body.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
That work ethic and that focus alone to control
that
body.
skill. that skill set.
Completely, completely dominate.
With LeBron mechanics and body?
Yeah.
That's like putting me inside Brad Pitt body, man. You know?
Yeah,
getting all the women, bro.
All the bitches.
Yeah. So look, that's my number 3, man. The great Eddie Murphy. Listen, real quick though, man.
Yeah.
Do you think Eddie Murphy would be able to do stand-up today?
That's the big question. That's the big question. I definitely do, but because but I would imagine that even stand-up comedy is like a muscle. So if you're out of practice, it's going to show.
You ain't forgot how to ride no bike.
Yeah, you
like I said, I'm a swimmer and I used to dive. I haven't did a 1.5 in the pool. Like that used to be my thing, diving. I haven't done a 1.5 in like 23 years. But the first diving board I get on, you better believe I'm gonna do it. And I bet you I ain't gonna belly flop.
It never leaves you. Never leaves you.
That's what's up.
Okay, that's a good analogy.
That's what's up.
So what? We on to number 2 now, right?
Yeah, number 2.
Okay.
Oh shit, we getting closer to number 1. Number 2.
We did George Carlin for me, so I'm gonna pass it to Ali. But I will say with Carlin, he was before his time, and he is like, I hate to do the color thing or whatever, but he is like a white political Corey Holcomb and Patrice.
Yeah.
For the simple reason he got balls of steel.
Yeah.
I gotta get some nuts when I get on stage. I be worried about hurting people's feelings and stuff like that.
Hey,
and I don't want to. That ain't my brand of comedy, but I do want to incorporate more of that boldness into my comedy.
Okay. All right. See. I knew that we was gonna have some of the same people on our list. I knew that. I knew that. You know what I mean? What's your number 2, Ali? Who your number 2?
The mighty Chris Rock. I think what you gonna say,
not to cut you. So when I said Chris Rock, you was like, when I mentioned Chris Rock,
because I'm drinking something, so a little crazy. Yeah, Chris Rock. That whole I love black people, can't stand niggas. When I heard that joke, I was like, wow, that's fucking genius. and I heard that when he was working it out for a while, he couldn't get it to like, when he was doing, when he was in the little clubs working that whole joke out, he couldn't.
That joke in particular?
Yeah, he was working on that for a minute before he, did it on the special, and it wasn't working for him. So, I'm always fascinated to hear stories about, how you guys, work out your material. You know what I mean? Because the only way for you guys to actually get good at what you're doing is you have to actually be in front of an audience. You can't really practice.
And you may actually have to bomb. That's why I say it's the hardest job ever, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Some people may have just seen you that one time bombing, trying to work that joke out, which say you got a lump of coal, it turned to a diamond years later.
Yeah.
But man, you got this lump of coal on stage and they just might know you from there. Like, dude, suck. They don't know that you mastered that joke now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Well, you gotta learn. You gotta learn how to do your selection process, Ali, for the club. You know, Ali owns a comedy club. Right?
Oh man! Oh,
get out of here, dog.
Yeah, the Chuckle Hut.
The Chuckle Hut. You gotta come a little more like with some more gusto than the Chuckle Hut, dog.
Yo, Jay. That's a little inside joke with us, right?
Okay.
Yo, I tell this guy when he goes on to his other endeavors in the future, like he's a comedy guy. So I say, when you open your comedy place, it's gonna be called a Chuckle Hut. And every time I say that title, that shit brings me to tears.
No chuckles, dog. Don't nobody want no chuckles. They ain't gonna come back. You gotta call that shit poise. P-O-Y-S. Piss on yourself.
Word.
Hey, for Chris Rock though, Chris Rock is actually the opposite of me. And what I mean by that, like I said, I'm a comedian, meaning like comedians love me. Like I'm funny behind the scenes. Chris Rock grew up being a dude, like say you got me on a porch, I'm saying my jokes. Chris Rock is the dude who take that joke home, study it, write it, and learn it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Chris Rock so-called got that disability or whatever, autism, but look how it worked. That made him study people's jokes and become funny himself to become one of the top 5 ever.
Yeah.
Wow. Have y'all ever seen a case where one comedian has kind of like actually stole material from another comedian?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Wow.
I never seen Chris Rock do that, but yeah, I definitely seen that.
I've heard plenty of stories of Robin Williams being a joke thief.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Carlos Mencia, joke thief.
Wow.
People did that to my boy B. Cole. They always do it to my boy Dion Cole, because when he first started, he had a brilliant idea. Even I damn near did it not knowing. But like when you on stage, it's hard to fucking remember all your lines. Dion had a pad that he would go to and act like he making a joke up on the spot. Like he'll scratch it out if they don't laugh. And that's a joke within itself.
That is.
So that shit was genius. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I've seen people do that, try to imitate him, but we all know they got it from him.
From Dion.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy, man. I think that's why they say, that's why a lot of these guys don't like phones and stuff in these clubs and stuff, right?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, well, okay, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. They don't like for other people because they're gonna say the joke again. So
they don't want you to. They don't want to see it on YouTube and things of that nature because that's their act.
It's also because when you're in a comedy club and you're a comedian, you see other comedians recording your set. That's a weird feeling too, because it's like, why does motherfucker record me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just listen like everybody else, because you don't want nobody, like thinking of something that you like. I think from left field. I don't want nobody like stealing my shit. Like my shit is so far left and weird. Yeah. I know that you derived your joke from my shit. You know.
Yeah.
One more thing about Chris Rock. One of my favorite jokes about his, 2 of them actually, is he like, my mom, everything generic. They buy everything and just say the like whatever it is they buy, it's on the label. Like we buy chips, it say chip. He say we buy a can of beans, it say beans on the can. He say we buy a big ass can of beans, it say big ass beans. So you got that one, and then you got another one like, man, I go to school with a lot of white people. So one of my classmates was like, man, you should come, we gonna have a sock hop. Like the party gonna be based off everything in the 60s. He's like, it's gonna be fun. And he's like, Chris Rock was thinking like, shit, ain't nothing fun about the 60s for me, motherfucker. What y'all gonna do? Beat my ass and holds me down?
Yeah, that's right. They gonna send the dogs after you.
Yeah.
And I worked with Chris Rock's brother. His brother's a comedian. I was in a movie with him, my boy Carl Steeden and Kenny Young. They had a movie called Come On Man, and we was in this movie together. I just got a small part, but his brother got a big part. We was in the scene together.
What's his brother name again? What's his brother name?
His Chris Rock's brother.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You got Tony and Jordan.
Tony Rock.
Tony.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So y'all, Jay, we did your number 2, right?
Yeah.
And Ali, we did.
It was George.
Yeah.
All right. So I got my number 2 mixed up. It was supposed to be Eddie Murphy, right? But I got here Bill Burr. But he's not my number 2. He was actually supposed to be my number 4. So we discussed all of those, man. You know what I mean? Like Bill Burr, he was supposed to be my number 4, but I had Eddie Murphy as my number 2. So yeah. You know what I mean? Bill Burr, he's funny as hell. He's a special white boy. Married to a sister too, man.
Yeah, he is.
Married to a sister.
Hey, people be saying that, like, cause De Niro was married to a sister.
So they get
Siskel and Ebert, remember them back in the day?
Yeah.
Yes, he was married to one of them was married to a sister.
Right.
But man, we admiring people because they like bomb pussy.
I'm surprised Mo ain't trying to marry to sisters.
That's like
George
saying
Lucas married to a sister.
They like ginger ale. Callie like ginger ale. Ali like ginger ale. Like, ginger ale good, motherfucker.
I
fuck with sisters too.
Yeah. Nah, so we automatically give them white boys a pass, huh?
Right. Because they got good taste.
Yeah, because they got good taste. Hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, so now we going to the number one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, here we go, baby.
Number
number
one.
one, I have them in the house. Tree time. I know you Jamaican, Cal, so I don't have them once or twice. I have them tree times.
Tree time. Buddy. Oh gosh. Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
There he is.
That's right.
There
That's
he is.
one. Now we going to the
like my pop.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Now we going to the bedroom.
Yeah. Richard probably looked like my father.
Hey, now we going to the bathroom.
Wow.
There you go. Rich is always watching. Richard is always watching.
That nigga's crazy.
Yeah.
He's always watching.
Look at the artwork that one of my kids did.
Wow.
Oh, nice. That's dope. That's dope.
Hey, low key though, I'm like, why the brother gotta be getting punched in the face? But then I'm like, duh, it's Rocky and what's
Apollo.
Damn.
Like, why you got the black man getting hit in the face?
He drew the impact. He drew the impact and all that.
Yes.
And all that.
Ain't that dope, man? When the kid does that stuff.
Rocky punched the hell out of that dude in that picture. He punched the hell out of him.
Since we admiring kids' art, check this shit out. This is one of my favorites right here. Hold on.
Okay.
Dog, this is hilarious. Wait, where is it? So you got this dude, right?
Oh shit.
So look, you got this dude, he all cut up and all that, right?
Yeah.
And it says the one who fucked up Muhammad Ali.
Hell no, that's blasphemy. That's blasphemy.
That is not. It's dope as hell for a little kid to know about Muhammad Ali.
Yo, what was that on the side?
And acknowledge that he's the baddest motherfucker.
There you go. What was that on the side?
So he made a robot to say the one who fucked up Muhammad Ali. That's cold as hell, dog.
God damn it.
Hilarious. I love it.
But yeah, with Richard Pryor, I mean, come on, man. I just tell you two of my favorite jokes by his, and y'all know the rest, man. When he was saying, yeah, man, my mom passed away, man, and we buried her on a cold winter day. It was like -3 below zero. He said, it was sad, man. We out there crying. He's like, the reverend or whatever is giving a sermon, and Richard Pryor said his dad was like, come on, man, I hope you hurry up and bury the bitch. I forgot how he put it in words, but I was like, oh my God. But the second one, hopefully I could tell that one better, was he said two dudes sitting on a bridge. And he said,
oh, you know this one?
What were they? Ali sitting on a bridge, and one dude was like piss. They on the bridge.
Pissing on the bridge.
They pissing on the bridge.
Yeah.
And one dude was like, man, that water look cold. He said the other dude was like, and it's deep too.
Yeah.
That water down there look cold. Dude got his dick in there, like, and it's deep too.
Yeah.
So I slaughtered those jokes because they're not bad. And I don't bite jokes.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah. Richard Pryor, man, the best ever, dog.
He's the man, yo. He's the man. I think he had set himself on fire or some shit like that, right?
No, he was doing dope and a damn freebase pipe bust. Actually, it was both. I think he did deliberately set himself on fire.
Oh,
yeah, because he was watching not Gandhi, but one of those people over there, like one of the
the Indians that were protesting, they would set themselves on fire.
Set themselves on fire. Richard,
my favorite joke what he told is when he lights the match and be like, what's this? So Richard Pryor running down the street.
Oh my goodness!
And he said that about himself, right?
He said that about himself. He said, "Yeah, I know what y'all be talking about me." Yeah,
that's so dope. And that's the one gripe I got with Eddie Murphy. I love Eddie Murphy to death. But I wanted him to poke fun of himself about that whole transvestite mishap thing. You know what I'm saying? Because as a comedian, you got to make fun of yourself.
Yeah.
He would have never skipped a beat if he'd have had a special and did it right after that, dog. That's my theory.
That might be his Achilles heel. That might be his, like, just too cool for school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Maybe somebody that you know what I mean, too prideful. Because I remember watching him and Seinfeld. Seinfeld got some kind of show where they be riding around and drinking
comedians
coffee or
and
some
cars.
bullshit like that.
Coffee and
So
cars.
so Seinfeld asked him if he would ever come back. And Eddie was like, well, I don't know. I'm, you know what I'm saying, been out the game for so long and all the other me personally, I wouldn't. I know he probably have the gumption to come back, but he has such a strong legacy. I wouldn't want him to come back and fuck up. You dig what I'm saying?
The infamous Jordan 45, not 45, the infamous Jordan with the damn Washington Bullets.
Shit like that.
Air Jordan, ERROR, Air Jordan.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? So you know, he might be one of those types that's like, you know, that might not be his cup of tea. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's he's Richard Pryor is definitely, man. He's the god MC of the comedians. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word up.
And with Eddie, even if he did come back, he couldn't be like how he was when he first came out. He'd have to sugarcoat it too much because of the cancel culture and all that. He'd have to sugarcoat it. You remember when Eddie first came out, dog? If you look at that album with Eddie, he like this, and he got the little rose in his hair. The very first title to the track is called Faggot. The very first comedy skit he ever did.
Shit.
You can't do that now, you know what I'm saying?
We can't do that now. Damn, yo. That's wild, yo.
Yeah.
Who your number one, Ali, man?
My number one is the guy we already spoke about, Mr. Dave Chappelle.
Okay. On that note, he's my number one too. So speak on it, God.
Dave Chappelle. I've been a fan of his since he had, I think, a HBO half hour, and he was talking about. He had a joke about when the cops come to your crib. He said, I would never want to call the cops to my crib because I got a nice house, and they're never gonna believe that a nigga owns the house.
Right.
You know what I mean? He said the cops come in and be like, "Bong, open and shut case, Johnson." Apparently, this nigga moved in and put pictures of him and his family all over the wall. Yeah.
I thought you meant when they said sprinkle some crack on his
chest. Just sprinkle some crack on him. God. Make it look like it was a drug deal going bad. When I seen that, I was like, yo, this guy is hilarious.
Hilarious, bro.
And I could tell, you know, he got a lot of his influence from like Tony Woods. You know what I mean? I forgot the other brother that used to do comedy in Washington Square Park.
I'm thinking you're talking about a dude that used to do it at Venice, Michael Collier.
Nah, not Michael. Michael Collier is hilarious too.
Yeah, that's another motherfucker.
He's cold. I heard he used to do it on Venice Beach.
Yeah,
I seen some. Matter of fact, he had a good interview on the Breakfast Club, and he talked about his life, crazy life he had. Yeah.
I actually thinking about doing that too, not to bite him, but because of COVID, you know, all the stages shut down out here. I haven't done comedy in ages, man. Had a nice, good thing going. You know, you get in the rhythm, then this shit happen. I know, you know, people dying and stuff. It ain't all about me, but I still got stuff I need to get off my chest.
Well,
so I'm gonna buy me a
coming
karaoke machine and go down to, you know, and just be doing comedy.
Yeah. Summertime coming up, you definitely entertain that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Word up. Word, man.
I remember a couple of years ago, I seen there was a guy that came on the train just doing comedy, and he was hilarious.
I don't want to do that though. That's gonna be irritating because I don't want nobody like shut the fuck up. You know? I want you to be able to leave if you want.
I'm pretty sure he heard all of that, but the crazy shit was he was legit funny. I was like, yo, he's really good. And
that should get irritating, man, because we got the L in Chicago. You got all the people juggling. You got the kid, Defender, Chicago Defender, selling the newspapers, Rick R. Molly person, all that.
Yeah.
And the regular dudes, like, you know, this a stick up, don't make it a murder and rob the train. Them boys.
Damn.
Yo, man.
Hey, that's my number one.
Chappelle was my number one too, man. And for me, he's like the Hov of comedy, right? Now I say that because I remember when they wasn't always like that. Because for me, Chappelle wasn't like that out the gate. But you could see him like start to grow and understand himself. You feel what I'm saying? And you seen him when he started to kind of like really start mastering his craft. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen him twice. I seen him Radio City Music Hall, and I seen him somewhere else in the city. Hilarious, man. And I say that because he feel like one of us. Like if we was chilling in the hallway just drinking and smoking, you know what I mean? Just kicking it. You know what I mean? That's why I like that dude, man. Very relatable, man. You know one of those people that could be funny without even trying. Like this motherfucker just talk. He like the funny motherfucker in the crew. That's what I like about Dave Chappelle.
Right.
Yeah. You know
and
what I mean?
that's how I heard that I am, and that's how I say I got to be more natural on stage to just be more matter of factly and talking like how we talking, as opposed to trying to make you laugh, trying to like impress you, you know.
And he does that. He's a master at that, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I seen him like now, like he really going with his I want to say political, but like I guess social awareness thing. He does it hard body now.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it still be funny. It's not too serious. You don't feel too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He found a way to do it, man. He found a way to do it.
Super quick backstory, right? So like I said, you know, I came up with a lot of comedians back home way before they was doing comedy. Like these just naturally my homies, and they just ended up doing comedy. But I, like, you know, of course, like being told you funny, need to go on stage and all that. I could have been did it back then with them, but I didn't like it because it's like, you know how rappers and stuff go with each other and be talking shit about each other? It's like that in the comedy game. And I saw that, and it always, I thought comedy should be fun and natural. I didn't think it should be like every man for himself, you know, stepping on the next man's toes. Saying that is, I didn't come to be a comedian until way later in life. Chappelle knew what he was and knew what he wanted to do at 14 years old. His mother used to take him to comedy clubs at 14 years old and sign a waiver. And because, you know, the kid can't be in there, they drinking, serving liquor. She would wait while he on stage performing in front of grown people. Dude, if that's my only regret in life. If I could go back again, I would have just started way back then. You're funny your whole life, you might as well, you know, get paid for it.
Well, it ain't never too late, my G.
It kind of is in a way, because it's a pandemic and people killing each other.
It's the apocalypse going on. We forgot about the apocalypse.
Right. It's like, I'm last but not least, like they closing the door and shit. Hey, got my pinky finger in. I couldn't get my whole body in. Shit.
Hey man, I think shit gonna change, man. Shit. I ain't gonna say shit gonna go back to normal, but as human beings, man, there's certain things that we're gonna persevere through. There's certain things that we need, you know what I'm saying? And I think give it a couple years, we'll be back to it. And I think even better than before, man. We just need a little time to cool off right now, man.
It's another. Damn, I never could say that. I tried to slide it in. Inevitable. I never could say that first try. I always got to do it second. So part of me is like, why stop saying it if you can't? But I'm like, no, I'm gonna learn to say it the right way.
What's that? Persevere?
Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Say it in a sense right now. Say it, go.
My success in this whole thing called life is inevitable. God damn, I fucked up even this.
You did it better than me. Callie, your turn. Hey, we stop right there. But at least he's Jamaican.
Hey man. That was our top 5 favorite comedians in the game, dead or alive.
So now that we got the comedy thing, we're going to dip into a little hip hop right quick. I want to say a big rest in peace to MF Doom.
Lord have mercy.
As mysterious, his death in actuality was as mysterious as his persona is, because I understand he passed away in October, and we're just now finding out about it.
That's why I feel weird about mourning him, because he died 2 months ago, but I still miss him. So
I think something like his wife ain't let it be known.
Yeah.
And I can't blame her because you see his post got over 1 million hits already. You know what I'm saying? It's been like 3 days. So she didn't want to be bombarded with all of that stuff and his death. And, you know, poor thing, Miss Jasmine, God bless you. We all love you. She lost her son, which is her and Doom's son. Little man, Malachi, was 14 years old. Then she lost her husband, Doom.
Yeah. I heard that he had a chat when his children. I didn't know that until I listened to Bobito. Matter of fact, he was on Juan Ep is Dead podcast, and he mentioned that.
They had the special One Ep is Doom, right?
Yeah.
Bobito played a part in
yes, he did.
Early, like he was in what is it, Scratch Pickle?
Fondle. He had a label called Fondle.
Who was somebody had something pickle? Cucumber. DJ Cucumber Slice. That's what it was.
Cucumber Slice.
Yeah.
I keep saying pickle, but it's the same thing. Cucumber is a pickle with vinegar on it. I mean, right.
Yeah. But I remember him. I remember Zeb Love X, man. You know what I mean? Peach Fuzz, KMD. Peach you know what I mean? For sure. That was a dope album, that KMD album, man.
The wild part about all this is, check it out. He told you in '99 on the album Doomsday. Ever since my birth till I'm gone, that's what my tune will say. Doomsday. Halloween gotta be the closest holiday to Doomsday, right?
Wow.
My man died on Halloween, and he said he gonna be back with his brother in the womb. Son Rock died. You know, he got hit by a car back in the day.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then I didn't realize this till 4 days ago. Doom is a play on his last name, Doomil.
Yeah. His last name is Doom. Yeah.
Never knew that.
Homie,
They said they always call him Doom. Yeah. They
never
always call him Doom.
But I never knew that.
I never knew that either.
Like, oh shit.
Yeah. I never knew that either.
Even in death, my man is like you said, mysterious and still like giving me little gems and shit.
Yeah, I don't like how a lot of you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people who's in the culture for real, like we knew about them, right? But it just always bothers me, man, how these guys really get recognized when they go. You know what I'm saying? From Nipsey all the way to Doom. You feel what I'm saying? Like it bugs me how that's when people do the research. That's when people do the knowledge. You know what I mean? Right. And I guess I don't know if we could chalk that up to human nature, but it's unfortunate that if that's human nature, it's unfortunate that that's how it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Broads, my guys, everybody come to my crib. Like, cause as soon as you open the front door, I had like a Doom mask, the metal mask. I got it like by this little fireplace thing. And I got like shirts, all kind of stuff. Everybody, man, who is this dude? And I tell them. Some people actually listened and they got turned on to it. Like, okay, but now that he passed, people, oh, that's old boy you was talking about, and like now I'm not weird anymore. I'm less weird, I should say. You know,
that's crazy. Like,
man. I tried to hip y'all up on dude like back in the '90s. You know what I'm saying?
But see, you was ahead of the curve, man. That's why I say, like, you know, people like yourself always know about cool stuff first. You dig what I'm saying? You know, it bugs me out. My son knows accordion word for word, man.
Yeah, that trick. Yeah.
You know what that showed me? That showed me you a good ass dad.
Living off borrowed time, the clock ticks faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick Dastardly and Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. ICE Cole.
If I had kids, definitely my kids gonna learn about him.
Man. So Jay, not to cut you off, bro.
No, I was gonna ask him the same thing you was gonna ask.
I'm a Scorpio.
No, not your eye color or your sign, brother. I need to know. I know, not what you like to eat either, brother.
Oh shit.
You gotta tell us what's your top
Kitty.
5 dead or alive MCs, my dude.
Hey, it's official.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Top 5 dead or alive MCs.
Yes,
Yeah, the floor is yours.
No order.
No order.
Even though this is my number 1. Slick Rick.
Woo!
Dog.
That's you and him.
That's my guy. That's
his guy.
Yeah, that's my favorite, man.
Yeah.
The flow, just him as a whole character.
Yeah,
the fact that when he even goes into characters, he's still flowing better than a regular rapper in their own voice. He does the voice of the person and keeps that flow, the concepts, the style, everything about Slick Rick I love, man, from day one.
Hey, can I please, Ali, if you know me, then you might be feeling the mental telepathy right now.
No.
Please,
I think I know.
Just real quick, just hit me with a Slick Rick flow, real quick. Just a quick verse, just on the spot.
Yeah, you put me on the spot. It was Krabs and Spears and Indian Drums talking about, hey, okay. Am I cheating doing that one? Davy Crockett? Man, that ain't
I remember
flow.
that joint.
Okay, Lick the Balls. How about Lick the Balls?
Yo, that's my favorite. One of my favorites.
That part when he be like,
This is hip hop. This is some hip hop homework. Listen to Lick the Balls and then listen to OPP. Same flow.
Okay,
same flow.
Get out of
flow.
Damn,
same flow.
Watch.
Listen to them 2 songs. Lick the Balls.
Moment of Fear might be my favorite Slick Rick song.
Oh yeah.
That's my favorite.
Hey, check this out. Ali, I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna let that go. All right, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You found a nice way to escape from that. You found a nice way to escape from it. Nah, real quick, Jay. This guy has a whole song. He made a whole song, and he did it in the Slick Rick flow. So just now, I try to put him on the spot.
Yeah. I gotta send it to you. When I did it a long time ago when I just started back recording, so the sound quality ain't up to where I know it could be. So I'm gonna redo it. When I do it, I'm gonna send it to you.
Jay,
I want to give a shout out to Wild Child. I don't know if y'all ever heard of Wild Child. He down with Mad Lib and them.
Okay.
But you definitely know Wild Child's son, Miles Brown. He's on Blackish, the little handsome little kid on Blackish, the little son.
Yeah.
And he has a song with Slick Rick that just came out 2 weeks ago. They got a song in the video. Y'all need to check that out.
So who's your next in your top 5, bro?
All right, now this surprised a lot of people, but this is me. Everybody know I'm random, and they know once I got your back forever. It's the Diggy Doc, y'all. DOC.
Yeah.
Woo. I don't care what nobody say. I know I only had 1 album, but I ain't gonna never forget you, even if that travesty happened.
Bro.
Like, look at this, dog. You a rapper, right? You could lose a leg. You could lose an arm, finger, whatever. He lose the main thing, his main money maker, his voice.
Yeah.
That let me know that it was greater than him. That let me know had he kept being a rapper, it wouldn't have been no good because something bad would have happened. He's here now.
Yeah.
He got a kid with Erykah Badu, and he got other kids after her. He's breathing. So, it ended up being a blessing. And he still got people like me that still hold him in such high esteem, high value.
Yes. Not only you, because DOC is one of my favorite West Coast rappers ever. You know, Ali know that. I keep saying that shit. This nigga, man. His pen back then. I was like, nah, this ain't no West Coast nigga, man.
And he from what? Houston, I think. He ain't from West. He Houston, He from Houston.
He's Dallas.
Dallas. Yeah, he's from Dallas.
But his pen is incredible.
Whirlwind Pyramid.
Whirlwind Pyramid.
Woo.
Yes. His cadence and he used to enunciate. You could hear every word.
Yes.
My man was cold-blooded, dog.
Yeah.
He surprised you because you didn't know where he was from. Most people probably thought he was from the East Coast. You didn't know he's down with NWA and
I thought he was from the West Coast.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I seen him.
Could you imagine how big he would have been? Dr. Dre produced his first album from top to bottom. And then look at this. He's the one introduced and brought Suge Knight into Dr. Dre and them. Like, he basically introduced him. So basically, DLC kind of is one of the founders of Death Row.
Death Row. Wow. Yeah, man.
Suge used to hold him down in the streets. And
And DLC used to teach Snoop how to flow and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's why.
Already
that's why
had
Snoop
flow, but DLC punched it up, made him better.
He calls DLC his sensei.
Yeah.
Oh, word? Okay.
What a sensei to have, huh?
He was,
that's like Chappelle, bring me on the road with him or some shit.
Yeah.
I love listening to the DLC album, man. I love it, man. So who's next? Who's next in line for you, bro?
Okay, Reggie Noble.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
My mother's last name is Noble, and when I was younger and I had my afro, everybody used to call me Red Man. So I like to think that we related until I seen him. My man, I thought he was my height, but my man's short. He still pack a wallop though. That ain't stopping him.
Yeah.
Reggie
New
Cole,
Jersey's on. New Jersey's on.
Like if I rap, I probably had that persona. Like me and him are like in a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, his style, like how he's just funny, but he's still good at what he do.
Yeah, he's a purist, man. He's a hip hop purist for real. And he's mean on the wheels of steel too, I heard.
Yeah, that's how EPMD got up with him. He was DJing at a club. Now, I don't know if y'all remember this, man. We all like the same age, but I remember when I first loved Red Dog. I was gonna say fell in love. That sound kind of sweet. So look, it's that video back in the day, right? And it's a EPMD video, Hardcore. And you know, Red Man flowing, he going through the club, he mashing chicks in their face and all that. He flowing to the camera, he da-da-da-da-da. And then he like punch the camera, then the camera man fall down and it's just looking at Red Man walk off.
It
was so ill. I was like, that dude is cold-blooded.
Yeah, he was a force of nature, man. When we first came out, oh my God. Yeah, Reggie Noble, Funk Dr. Spock.
Funk Dr. Spock.
That's right.
Next up, 3000, Andre Benjamin, baby. Andre Benjamin. I see him from the little gangster dude with the Atlanta Braves jersey and the Kango pancake hat, all the way to now. You know what I'm saying? Playing the flute.
Yes.
And I love every minute of it, man.
Nah, Andre is definitely formidable, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like he has a very unorthodox flow.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I love that you can't really read what direction he coming from, but at the same time, it's still elegant. It ain't like all over the place, but he just finds a way to just make it like, damn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You think he's better than Big Boy?
I mean, I don't like to compare the two, but I favor Dre more. But Big Boy cold as hell too. I love.
He definitely is.
And I will say this, and this ain't no disrespect to Andre because he's a good actor, but I prefer Big Boy in the movies because Big Boy got some shit, dog.
Oh yeah,
Big Boy and ATL ain't no better.
Yeah.
What's up there, boy?
Yeah.
I told you I hit this grown man business, didn't I?
Yeah.
Man, I love it, dog.
Yeah,
that was so cold.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
I could hear a lot of Andre 3000 and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
really?
Man. Yeah. And I really don't listen to Kendrick too much because of that. It ain't no disrespect towards Kendrick. But you know what I'm saying? I gotta listen to more Kendrick. He got some cold flow, but I'm just so much of an Andre head. I hear that. But what's wrong with that? That's like seeing some Jordan and LeBron. Or some Bruce Lee and Mike Tyson. You know, they all
everybody takes from the best.
Yeah, they legends, they greats, they icons. Gotta take
I got a love-hate relationship with Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? I remember when I first heard Good Kid, Mad City. I love that album. And there was one before that album. I forgot what the fuck.
Section 80. That's my shit.
That's the album.
You put me on to Section 80. Actually, that's the album that I fell in love with.
Yeah, that's the album I love.
Yeah, I love that album.
And that's it. That album, damn, is cool. But I'm like, this nigga won a Nobel Peace Prize or some shit for that? He won some kind of outlandish shit for that. I'm like, nah, kind of overrated.
Yeah, I think I forgot what some journalist writing award. I forgot what it was.
Some shit.
I know the dude cold-blooded, but
yeah, he nice.
I can honestly say, and this is sacrilegious to y'all. Don't hang up on me, y'all. But I never heard a Kendrick Lamar album in its entirety or a Jay-Z. I don't know no Jay-Z albums. I know. I respect both of them brothers. I love both of them brothers. I love they hustle. But like with Jay-Z, man, it's like, I know. It's the flow, man. It's the flow. The flow
and
never caught my ear. And I know he cold-blooded.
This guy
and I ain't never gonna say nothing to disrespect him.
He's a super dupe. We both Jay-Z fans, but he's a Jay-Z fan.
I know, Cal. I'm sorry. I'm a hip-hop purist.
Yeah.
All the way from day one. From Josie Love, Fresh Fest, all the way to now. And I never heard Was Jigga first. None of the albums, but especially even the first one.
You got to
see this? You see what's going on?
I know.
That's the Native American tier. I see the Native American tier. I see it.
It's all good. I understand.
Reasonable Doubt. Start right there.
Yeah, Reasonable Doubt. Yeah. Yeah.
See,
none of them. The only song that I used to like, and it was mainly the beat that and Kanye did it. That song, never.
Yeah.
And that's that beat, you know, that shit cold. Yeah. But I love them dudes, you know.
Okay.
Respect.
Okay. So now we going.
He talking to me different. He don't even respect me no more. You know? Damn.
Okay, so we going to number one now.
You really gonna have me on this last one?
That's kind of like us saying, you know what, Jordan was overrated, and you're from Chicago. You gonna be like, what you say? What did you say?
Nah. Hov is my guy, but that's about it. That's cool.
Yeah. You gotta rep.
There he is.
You gotta rep MJ.
Hey, I take up for him more than anybody, boy. Somebody badmouth Derrick Rose, I'd be ready to fight.
Oh yeah,
hey, man.
Chicago. That's Chicago.
Hey, I got all his sneakers, man.
Okay.
Word up.
But yeah, man, that ain't no disrespect, like I said, to Jay-Z. But you know, music, man, it either catch you or it don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I could never really get into Jay-Z because
I feel you.
It's like the voice, like it either draw you in or it don't. But I respect him.
So have you heard Nas's album?
Oh, here we go.
Hey, boy, now you're talking about damn, and that's the thing. I don't have Nas on my album, man. On my album, on my top 5. It's a lot of stuff that I screwed up on it.
No,
I would have to put Nas on it. But if I take Nas off, then I'm cheating my number 1. And my number 1, I'm cheating because I got Ghostface and Doom. But I got them as the group. They got a group, right?
Yeah.
That's how I slid them in with it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so wait,
Ghostface? Oh my God, dog.
Yeah.
Funny story, right? So I got a cousin. I ain't never met her, but we talk on the phone and stuff, right? So we was talking about something, and she had mentioned Ghostface, right? And no, I mentioned Ghostface. She's like, Ghostface? You talking about Dennis? And I know Ghostface, his real name Dennis. I'm like, why you say Dennis? I was like, how you know him? She's like, oh yeah, I was riding a tour bus with them back in the day, and da-da-da. I'm thinking while she talk, I said, damn, Ghost ran a train on my cousin. A Q girl on a bus with the woo. Back in
Oh,
the
it's
day.
over. It's over.
Yeah, yo,
Yeah.
hilarious.
Over.
I always
Yeah.
said when I meet him, like, hey man, you ran a train on my cousin, man. Let me do a skit on your album.
Hey, let me tell you something. Ghost, that's your number one. That's a good number one right there.
Yeah.
That's a good number one right there, man.
Yeah.
But
Very,
hey,
very aggressive.
Nas, man, I love you. You the code. Nas is the coldest, dog. Period. Nas the coldest.
Nas is good. Nas is good.
Nas ain't just good. Nas is cold.
You hear this guy? Nas is good because he's a Jay-Z fan. He's a Jay-Z fan.
That's because he that much of a Jay-Z fan. He want to kind of like Nas a little.
Nas is good. Nas is good. Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I only say that because I know it ticks him off.
Yeah.
And me.
Yeah.
How could people like and that beef is over with or whatever? But come on, man. Come on, man.
No, see, you know why I really dig Nas. Like I dig Nas because he's a formidable enemy to my number one. For me, he's the only one that really rocked my number one. And artist,
he's the only one that knocked your dude out. Yeah.
Rocked him. So that's why I respect him. He rocked him. I love Ether. Ether's my shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Now,
for me,
it's funny you mentioned Ether because I really didn't like Ether as much, but I know this is why I didn't like Ether as much. I didn't really like the beat. Just like with Common, he had a cold ass diss song against Q called "The Bitching You."
Yeah,
it's Y-O-O like Yoo-hoo. But I didn't like that beat. It was from Pete Rock.
P-Rock.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now that I'm older, I see they got them beats, the minimalistic beats, because you want to focus on the wordplay.
Exactly.
Right.
You don't want that to overshine. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
If I got a diss song, I want that shit in the club. I want people like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck so and so. You know what I'm saying? They purists though. They did the right way.
That's how Drake won with Back to Back. That shit knocked in the club too.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that's probably why Hov went with Takeover. Takeover was rocking.
Boom, 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 boom.
Last note with my honorable mention. Honorable mention.
Who that?
Cool G Rap.
I was listening to. Oh my God, shit ain't never gonna change. Fuck it. Time to load the clips. Then we take them to war. Oh my God, that verse on that shit. Woo!
Come on, baby. That's my jam right there.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Ill Street Blues. It's a clothing company. People go follow them. Y'all would like them too. They got sick, like it's like all just music related, hip hop, all that stuff. Soul, funk, you name it.
Yeah.
Okay,
man,
so Cool G Rap because every other word rhyme with him. You got dudes like ba da 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 boom, da 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 boom. Cool G Rap, ba blah boom, ba 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 boom. Every other word rhyme, bro.
Yeah, he's a wizard. He's a wizard, man. I could listen to that first album. I know that I could recite that first album, man. Yeah, was it Road to the Riches?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit with Nas. What's that song they had? That shit was cold.
Yeah.
It's not as a shame.
I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I forgot.
Yeah. Okay, next, another wordsmith. Basically the god, white, black, old, skinny, Mexican, Chinese, everybody gonna say, Brother Rakim.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, the God MC himself.
Of course.
Seventh letter.
Believe it or not, is a new
18th letter rather.
He only got one album, but he been out 345 years. And this will complete the baby daddy trio, because I might as well just say it all of Erykah Badu baby daddies, but Jay Electronica.
Wow.
So I got DOC, I got Andre, and I got Jay Electronica.
Wow. All in the number one spot. So you heard his only album then, right?
Yeah.
It was up for a Grammy.
So with that, with his number one album, at first with that, I was a little disappointed because the first person you hear is Jay-Z on the album. But I thought about it the other day. I'm like, duh, you want to go last. You say the best for last. No disrespect to Jay-Z, but how that look if he go rap first and then Jay-Z come after him. It's your song, you know, you gotta go last.
Man, I'm gonna listen to that album again now. Now that you mentioned, I'm gonna listen to that album again, man. They got some dope tracks on that joint, man.
Yeah, they do. They do.
You know what I mean? But they got a song on there though. I probably cannot listen to too much. That shit is a very emotional song, man.
Yes, that last song.
Yes.
Yeah,
that song,
dog. It was made to make you feel a certain kind of way, dog. I only heard that shit once too, and
yeah, I
guess
I can't do it.
If I plan on killing myself, I'll play that. I shouldn't even play like that. You know? That shit's sad, Jack. Get that.
Yo, fucking Nas song does that to me too, man. One Dance or Last Dance. That song. Nah, this song he dedicated to his mother. Oh my God.
Oh damn,
Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Yeah. So I want to thank the brother Jay Arthur for coming on, my brother. We're gonna do this again. You know what I'm saying?
Man, dude,
man, when you come,
this was so fun on me.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming, brother.
Yes, sir.
I rarely let people into my life, especially my house. I had to borrow my friend's phone because I got it like basically a cracked screen.
So,
this was a big event for me, man.
Likewise, bro.
I appreciate
likewise,
it.
my G.
Yeah,
likewise, man. Thank you for gracing us with your presence and your commentary.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Love, y'all. Peace
and love, man. Hey, enough props to you,
if
Jay.
you want to give out your social media info,
please, y'all follow me. I'm at 699 followers. Give me one more at least, make it even 700.
That's right.
J Arthur 1.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. JAI _ Arthur ARTHUR 1.
Okay. Yes, sir.
And, also follow my partner DJ Gargamel.
Yes,
we have a show we do every Tuesday at 8 called Word on the Streets. We interviewed a lot of up and coming artists and a lot of people seasoned in the game too. Like we interviewed Illa J, which is Dilla's younger brother.
Yeah.
We did Frank from Frank and Dank, Dilla's best friend. We did a young guy by the name of Versace. He like produced YG and a bunch of other folks. Yeah, man. So
nice.
Definitely that.
Okay. All right.
That's what's up, man.
All right. So like the hat told the shoe, you get there on foot, I'll go on ahead.
Hey, this is the Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast. I am Ali Oxenfree. That's my brother.
Yes, the Cali Rock, Mr. Calligraphy, NYC. You dig what I'm saying? And the impeccable, again, Mr. J. Arthur. You know what I'm saying? Man of many hats, comic extraordinaire. Peace, my brother.
Can't wait to meet y'all in person, man.
Yeah.
We're going to build. Love.
We're definitely going to build, all right?
Yeah.
You're now rocking with the best Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast. Stay tuned. Hey.
That's right, y'all. You are now rocking with the best. This is the Top 5 Dead or Alive podcast with Ali Oxenfree and Cali Rock.